Welcome to this review of the Sig Sauer P226. This, my friends, is a very, very excellent gun. I mean, it's a Sig Sauer. Would you just look at it already? Look at this gun. It's good. It's great. It's wonderful. It's German. It's about the only one they make. The Germans, how many other German guns are out there? Sig Sauer. I mean, come on. Come on. Really, there's others? Whatever. The Sig Sauer here, let's get back to the review and not have your interruptions with the other German guns. I mean, this is the Sig. This is the cock of the walk, baby. Don't insult me here with your comments and your trolling. I've had it up to here with your crap. Let me get on with the review, if you don't mind. I just want you to know this is my first time around firearms. I did do a movie, back in the day with Matthew Broderick. I was a sergeant in the army, and I played a sergeant. Don't get me wrong, but I played a sergeant in the army. That wasn't my first time. You might have thought it was my first time in the movie Pulp Fiction. Where I was talking to the young Bruce. I did the little scene there in the Pulp Fiction. Some of my best work. But we're talking about the Sig 226, man. And I mean, it's a gun. I mean, look at it. It's a German gun. Some people have said it's warrior excellence. And I'm going to have to tend to agree. First of all, we got this nice sight radius and a nice barrel length. I mean, look at this. It doesn't have any manual safeties to screw you up. The Walken doesn't like these safeties. Why do you gotta have them? People say the gun isn't safe. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. Talking about manual safeties. But another criticism you people have of the Sig is the double action and single action trigger. And this is actually a very unique and nice feature of the Sig. For instance, right now, it's in double action mode. You want to change the mode, you simply press the button here, and it changes the mode. No, that's not how it's done. That's a joke. That's a joke. All right, listen to me, the Walken. I want you to know that this gun is safe. The chamber is clear. I'm going to do that now. I'm going to pull the slide back. Oh, baby. Look at that. And you can see, I don't know if you can see, but indeed, the chamber, it's clear. I'm going to put the slide down now, like this. There you go. And now it's in single action mode. So, one, you never really do have to deal with the double action trigger unless you want to. And say you're carrying this gun, as say for self-defense, maybe you're a law enforcement officer and you don't want it in single action mode. You simply press the decocking lever and boom, baby, it safely puts down the hammer and puts it back into double action mode. Now, you're probably wondering, hey, Mr. Walken, what is double action versus single action? I don't understand you, man. I'm going to demonstrate for you. You simply, now, we know the gun's clear. I mean, come on. I mean, look at this. The gun is clear. I mean, come on. Now, we got to put the thing back down. Come on. So, I'm going to simply pull the trigger back and and the hammer begins to go down. There's two actions going on, hence double action. So the trigger comes down, and it comes down, and it's heavy, and it's a long, long trigger. Oh! And there it goes, like that. You got a long and heavy trigger pull, or I should say trigger press, because you don't pull on that trigger. You pull on the trigger, you're pulling the sights out. Some Goomba, some guy, when I got this, it was used, as you can see, he actually moved the rear sight over the side, off from center. Why would you do such a thing, man? Gun shoots left. The guy doesn't know how to shoot. This ain't my first rodeo. You're telling me you pick up the gun, you shoot it, and it's going off to the right? I hate to say it, fella, but you're doing a trigger press and not a trigger pull. I mean, look at this gun. That's not what you do. You don't move the sights. Man, come on. Man. I mean, what are you, retarded? Moving the sights? Come on, man. So what am I saying to you is this is a Sig Sauer 226. It's a very excellent gun. Don't be moving the sights. Now, I'm going to show you single action. What's nice is, say I have it in double action, I was carrying it this way, and I get into what you call a confrontation, where one would need to use lethal force. That's another video for another time. I mean, come on, guy. I'm trying to do a review here, and you're asking me all these questions and all these things. Maybe if you want to know what I think, maybe you should ask me, Mr. Walken. You could simply comment below, you know, if you're on your mobile device, save the video for later and watch it later. And if you're not on YouTube, man, what are you doing? I don't even know how to help you, because you got these videos that get posted all over the place. This is on YouTube. Guy, come on, man. So I'm talking about a gun here. I mean, come on. I don't even know where I was going. So I got double the single action. I simply pull the trigger like this, and bang, the gun would to go off. It would eject a bullet, and the slide would ride forward. And the hammers, it just put the hammer down for me. I would simply lightly bring the trigger for it to reset, and then I could bang, shoot another one, and boom, it ejects the old cartridge, the shell, the brass casing, and puts in a new round in the chamber. And I got that short trigger pull, single action, very accurate, very good. I was told by a gunsmith that there's some people that don't like the double action round, that Navy SEALs would simply take the gun like this and put the double action round in the ground. I don't know if that's true or not, because, of course, every guy knows a Navy SEAL. I know 5. I mean, I'm Walken. Of course I know 5. But, you know, I was brought on in that movie, Act of Valor. You know, they said, hey, Mr. Walken, what do you think of this scene? And I say, hey, it's pretty good. Pretty good that you're doing that in that scene. I would like him to maybe pause. I don't know. So, I don't know. Christopher Walken here talking about the Sig 226. It's a good gun. Are you going to buy one? I don't know. Maybe you should. Maybe you should buy one. It's the Sig 226. I mean, it shoots 9mm, 15 rounds, man. You don't get those garbage 10-round capacity guns. Don't get me started on that. Come on, man. 10 rounds. What are you talking about? Look at this. I'm right at 10 minutes. I think that's kind of the perfect time for review. I don't know if you made it all the way through this video. 10 minutes. I'm going long now, but bear in mind, I'm talking about the 226 here, man. It's a good gun. You know, what can I say? It fits nice in the hand. You know, it has pretty low bore axis from the top of the hand. Some guns do it a little bit better, but this is pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah. I mean, this is a full-size gun. I mean, you know, this is gonna put down some heads. It's a good gun. You should get one. Pick one up. You know, and I'm pretty upset. Recently, I entered into a contest, as you may or may not know, and I didn't win. I wanted that bug out bag, but of course, I didn't win. I lost. I lost the match. Could have been a good match. But I got this Sig, and it's a very, very good gun. Maybe you'll pick one up. And if you do, make sure to let them know. Say, hey, Christopher Walken sent you your way. You know, I don't know if they're going to appreciate the Walken doing a video, but you better, because anyways, video's getting very long, very, very long now. I want you to know you have a good one and you stay tuned for more. You know, you got the subscription, you got the email alerts, you commenting on the videos. It's very good. It's very kind of you. And I appreciate what you do, because there's a lot of good people out there doing good things, and owning firearms is a good thing to do. You know, being good at firearms, being good at shooting them is good. This ain't my first rodeo. You know, maybe go see one of my movies, maybe buy one. I don't know. I want to do that, but I got this gun and I like it. Maybe you'll like it too. Sig Sauer, only German gun there is. Okay, maybe there's not. I don't know, but it's German and it's good and it's a Sig Sauer, and I'm ending it here. Okay? Right? I have a good one for you. Goodbye.